Padraic Duffy, Managing Director of the Sacred Fools Theater Company.
And I'm Emily Kozlowski, his wife, and the Education Director at Sacred Fools Theater Company.
Right now, we're sitting in the Broadwater Plunge, the bar inside the Broadwater, which is the home of Sacred Fools. And while it's empty now, we are so eager to be back next year when we can have people in here, enjoy each other's company, and once again do what you're supposed to do in a bar, talk about theater.
We are so grateful to all of the donors, the foolish friends, and the grant makers that have helped us get through 2020. We're especially thankful to the City of LA, the County of LA, the state, and all of our individual donors who have helped get us through this crazy year. Have fun here on this page. We're going to update it now until the end of the year, so feel free to click around and see some of the offerings we are bringing to you here. And if you feel so inclined, please feel free to donate. We're hoping to make $5,000 before the end of the year. All of your donations are tax deductible, and we are so grateful for your support. So until then,
have a happy new year.
Chaos and confusion in one of Los Angeles' most beloved intimate theater companies. Sacred Fools Theater Company's holiday open house and end-of-year fundraiser is being derailed by the seemingly inexplicable behavior of their managing director, Padraic Duffy. We have obtained this footage of some of the company members as they attempted to rehearse a holiday classic to raise money for the theater. Warning, what you are about to see is shocking and, frankly, weird.
On the first day of Christmas, my true love said to me,
Gold!
On the second day of Christmas, my true love sent to me
Gold!
Nope, not that.
On the third day of Christmas, my true love sent to me
Gold?
On the fourth day of Christmas, my true love sent to me
Gold!
On the fifth day of Christmas, my true love gave to me
5 golden rings.
5 golden rings.
On the sixth day of Christmas, my true love gave to me
Gold.
On the seventh day of Christmas, my true love sent to me
Gold.
On the eighth day of Christmas, my true love gave to me
Gold.
On the ninth day of Christmas, my true love sent to me
Gold.
On the 10th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me
Gold, 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 gold. Gold.
On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me
Gold. Gold.
Sacred Fools board members are on the scene while in their homes and are struggling to understand exactly what has gone wrong with Mr. Duffy.
I received a very disturbing message today.
This is deeply troubling.
What's wrong with him?
No, really. What?
I mean, frankly, I don't even know what the hell is going on.
I don't understand what's happening.
You know what? I blame it on the beard.
Is that beard real?
To say the least. And then some.
I hope he's okay.
Yeah, we should really do something. Somebody should do something.
I just joined this board.
I don't know exactly what, but something.
Could this madness be, in fact, a result of the 2020 pandemic beard gone wild? And if so, will there be enough tax-deductible donations made to Sacred Fools Theater Company before the end of the year to satisfy Padraic Duffy's gold lust and thus vanquish the beard? Let's hope so, for the sake of his family, the Los Angeles theater community, and humanity itself.
On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me. Brother,
And lords are leaping.
9 ladies dancing.
6 geese a laying.
5 golden rings.
3 French hens.
2 turtle doves.
And a
partridge
in a
pear
tree.
Oh, that was messed up.
Give us money.
I like to cocktail, I like to hang out. Me and my friends get in and get down, find all the hideaways all around town, working all the angles. We be a gang now. I go to places beneath the scene. And no one ever stops me when I'm moving and a grooving. No one really sees me. I'm so sneaky as a tool, and you never know when I be playing with you. Ooh, I am invincible. I got a free ride. Afloat like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Ain't nothing like me yet. Nothing ever gonna bring me down. Bring me down. Just call me Corbett. Someone coughed and I floated. Jumped underworld, traveled all around, then I exploded. Don't matter how you voted, or if you're locked and loaded. I'm there for all of you, baby, I'm devoted. You won't see me coming, but you know when I arrive. When I'm with you, baby, you keep me alive. Just call me Corbett. Yes, I gone viral. Maybe you'll get viral too. I love it when you tweet I'm a hoax or a conspiracy. Put down that mask and don't take me seriously. I get so many hits, I make you dizzy. I'm incubating, replicating. Spread around your chest, I'm so desirous. I make you hot and sweaty. You think you got bronchitis, but I'm a big ol' mess. I'm your coronavirus. Coronavirus. Don't stop your singing and your coughing. I don't stop meeting up and touching. I be sliding and sliding into every kiss that I can find. Keep teaching and golfing and drinking. Get so close you don't know who's sinking. Rally up, party down. Don't be confined. Exercise your freedom. So I get my hydrochloroquine or some vaccine. No matter what you try, I'm a variator. Get round those antibodies, get you on a ventilator. Oh, why are you so worried? Don't you know I'm just like the flu? I'm king of the hill, I'm top of the heap. I got all my life to live, I got all my love to give. If you don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me? Call me COVID. Someone coughed in a clothing. Young and the world traveled all around, man, I exploded. No matter how you voted, or if you're locked and loaded, I'm there for all of you. Baby, I'm devoted. You won't see me coming, but you'll know when I arrive. When I'm with you, baby, you keep me alive. Just call me COVID. Yeah, not COVID. I'm COVID. Yeah, baby. Yeah, why don't you come over here? We'll have a little drink together, party. Bring some of your friends.
Bored.
Border.
Since Pop lost his job, our allowance is nil.
My savings is less than a $50 bill.
Games are all lame.
Toys are a bore.
I want some excitement. It sucks to be poor.
We could go out and play.
Play with what? Play with who? All of our friends are in bed with the flu. Every kid on the block except you know who.
You mean Simon, Thaddeus, Mulberry, Pew. Oh, I hate him.
I hate him too.
Well, I wish he'd eat poison and puke out his guts.
And his guts would be eaten by neighborhood mice.
Yeah, then we'd kick him with boots till he's all black and blue. We hate Simon, Thaddeus, Mulberry,
Sammy, now Tammy, what's all of this riot? I've something to tell you if you can keep quiet. You two have a friend at the door, come to visit.
A friend?
We'll be quiet.
Who is it? Who is it? That nice little boy that lives just down the lane, in the big purple house with the old weather vane. His name isn't Stephen or Sigmund or Sue.
Oh no, Simon, Thaddeus, Mulberry, Pew!
That's it. I adore those cute glasses he wears. You two straighten up. I'll send Simon upstairs.
Please, Mom, please don't tell him I've fallen ill.
And I've got a high fever and also a chill.
Yeah, and I've got the measles and maybe the mumps.
My skin is all spotty and covered in bumps.
Please don't send him up here.
Whatever, you two.
We hate Simon, Thaddeus, Mulberry, Pew.
Now, kids, don't be silly. He seems very nice. I'm sending him up here before you blink twice. Then I will go shopping, be back before 1, and you three are going to have lots of fun.
Oh no, now I'm really gonna be sick. I can't stand that arrogant, self-absorbed prick.
Sammy, no cursing. It isn't polite. Well, I guess for a dickwad like him, it's all right.
Well, what should we do? Should we run? Should we hide?
If we creep in the closet, will he look inside?
Just climb out the window and jump to the ground.
No, we'll turn out the lights. We won't make a sound.
It doesn't look far to the bushes below.
Hello!
Hello! Hello! Hello! Hello!
Hi, Sammy. Hi, Tammy. How do you do? It is I, Simon Thaddeus Mulberry Pew. You've seen me at school, and I know you've been hoping that I would come visit. Well, stop all your moping. I'm here, and it's lucky for you, I must say, because 9 other kids wanted me to come play. Your house is so small. Your room is so tiny. The floor in your kitchen is not very shiny. You see that we're wearing our hand-me-down sloppery? Next time I come, I'll make sure to dress properly. So much for pleasantries. Let's have fun. I've brought enough fun here for everyone. Yes, out of my heart that is so overkind, that weeps for the poor and the weak and the blind. I've chosen to give you a glimpse of perfection. Of what, you might ask? My grand aggregation's a bevy of toys. Toys of all sizes, all colors, all shapes. Cars with torpedoes and robots with capes. You now will bear witness to something divine. And it is all mine, 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 mine! Don't touch them, you thieving, conniving pariahs. These toys are worth more than 100 messiahs. If you want to play, you must do what I say. So, Sammy, take this and move further away. And Tammy, you take out that robot in black. Not that one, you bitch! Put it back! Put it back! Now. Bow to the power of Lord Megastar. This planet is mine. Get down on all fours. My robot will now beat the crap out of yours.
Is this guy for real? We gotta do something, because I just can't deal. I hear you, dear brother. This kid is insane. He's probably got something lodged in his brain.
What are you doing? Can't you see? Get over here now! Pay attention to me! Super space battle's about to ensue. With lasers and rockets and bodies that spew.
Oh dear, Simon, Thaddeus, Mulberry, Pew. Your toys are spectacular, shiny and new. But truthfully, I am quite sorry to say that we have a game that we'd much rather play.
You fools, that's impossible. No game is better than my remote control alien getter.
Well, we've seen at least 1,300 of those.
And we've seen the android whose nose really blows.
So please be forgiving and take no offense, but we have a game that is really intense.
In fact, you can join us. We hope that you do, because playing with 3 is more fun than with 2.
All right, you insipid Fitzgibbons, all right. Show me your game that is so out of sight. But it better be fun, and it better be cool. Or I'll make sure everyone mocks you at school.
On this pad of paper, I'll write down a clue. Then show what I've written to one of you two. This clue can be any old thing that I think. A wink, or a drink, or a thing dressed in pink. And if you go first, you must act out the clue. The other one's guessing what's what or who's who. They have to guess fast, because you will be gagged. And over your head, you'll be plastically bagged. You cannot remove these, or else if you do, you forfeit your toys to the rest of the crew.
That rule is preposterous. You two are nuts. These toys are worth more than your sorry-ass butts.
If you're afraid, then you don't have to play. I'm scared of your game is all you have to say.
Afraid? Afraid? Do you have any clue who you're breathing your spam-smelling insults onto? I could buy 1,700 of you. I'm a god on this earth. I'm a Mulberry Pew. I'll play your dumb game. Just watch me and learn. I'll smother you both. I get the first turn.
You have to act this thing out clear as day, so Tammy can guess what it is right away.
Ha ha. This is easy. And so is your clue. Expecting no more from the dim likes of you. So give me the gag and wrap me in plastic. Then guess. Guess away, you jackasses fantastic.
Wrap him up, Tammy. Make sure that it's tight. You guess what he's doing. I'll say if you're right. Then out of that bag, if you dare try to peek, Simon, your toys will be ours. Ours to keep. Ready?
No, wait! There's one thing we forgot. We still need to spin them around a whole lot.
Yes, the spinning, oh yes. I'll spin them around while you start to guess. Don't worry, Simon, we're with you. Good luck. And remember, no peeking and don't make a noise. That is if you want to go home with your toys.
Okay, let me see. Now, where do I start? Oh, this ought to be easy, because Simon is smart. Is it a brain?
No.
A gooseberry stain? A poodle with rabies who's going insane? A three-legged fireman? A yogi's left eye? The logarithmic equation for pi? A $4 bill? Invisible cheese?
You're way off. It's not any of these.
Bowling ball earrings? The Caspian Sea? The gangrenous leg of an old amputee? A soap on a rope? A heliotrope? An 8-year-old Cuban-born alien?
No, that's not it. Guess again. Guess again.
Okay, is it crank? Is it angst? Is it zen? The 10-sided cube? The teeth of a hen? A pilot who knows where to go but not when? A Snackleby player's new Snackleby horn? A giant Barumba whose foot has a corn? The sticky and stained nudie centerfold torn from the most recent issue of Jim's World of Porn? The fountain of bitterness? Used dental dam? A nematode pancake with snowberry jam? A chigger, a snorkel, a huge pus-filled zit, a $10 hooker who's missing... Oh, shit!
Oh, my God, Tammy, the fuck did you do? You killed Simon Thaddeus Mulberry Pugh!
Well, spackle my nipples and sell me a bra. The wizard is here, at your service. Ta-da. Who's got the problem? What's all the to-do? What gives? What's shaken? What's the hullabaloo?
Where did you come from?
And why?
Who are you?
They call me the wizard, and I'll tell you why. When folks ask, who is it? I answer, 'tis I. Whatever you do, though, don't call me the whiz. Some mixed up kids mix up my racket with his. I always show up when kids are in trouble. Whenever there's trouble, I'm there on the double. What's your name, little boy?
My name's Sammy.
And this is your sister?
Oh, yes, my name's Tammy.
Well, isn't that sweet? You're as cute as can be. We're gonna have lots of fun, you and me. So, tell me what happened. Tell me your ills. Give me the details. But leave out the frills.
Oh, gosh, Mr. Wizard, is there something wrong?
'Cause we were just playing when you came along.
All right, little munchkins, don't play dumb with me. The body's right there, plain for everyone to see. It's simple, this question I'm putting to you. Who slew Simon Thaddeus Mulberry Pugh?
He did it.
She did it.
You did it.
No, you.
Well, the plan was your plan.
You helped with it, too.
Now, kiddies, calm down. There's no need for dread. I'll just ask young Simon. But wait. Oops. He's dead.
Oh, gosh, Mr. Wizard. Will we go to jail?
And spend years and years digging granite and shale?
Oh, no, my cute crab cakes. You won't go to the sty. Hold on to your eyeballs, because you're gonna fry.
Oh, you've just got to help us, so please don't say no.
Oh, please, Mr. Wizard. You're our last hope.
I'll help you to cover up your little old crime. Just give me a minute. Because this will take time.
Tammy, I'm scared. I don't want to die. Do you really think we should trust this weird guy?
I don't know, Sammy. I'm really scared, too. But we're in such deep trouble. What else can we do?
Ladies and gentlemen, girlies and boys, please pay attention. Don't make a noise. No one can know what has happened today, so follow my advice and do what I say. The first thing to do is to clean up this place, get rid of the evidence, don't leave a trace. The firstest and worstest part starts over here. We've got to make our little friend disappear.
With magic?
Or some cool device?
With help of a bluefish?
Or tap dancing mice?
Oh, no, my small friends. I don't work like that. Who do I look like? Some cat in a hat? No, I'm going to help you like I did the last 30, which means that you're going to get your little hands dirty. Now, we must act quick. We must act in a jiff. We must get this done before Simon turns stiff. Once Simon's in pieces, just pour this stuff on. Wait 3 or 4 minutes, and poof, he'll be gone.
This is your plan?
I think I'll throw up.
You made the mess, kids. Now you clean it up.
Oh, gosh, Mr. Wizard, this stuff's getting scary.
Are you sure that it's all really necessary?
As sure as I am that the moon's made of cheese. Now, Sammy, take this. And Tammy, take these.
Well, maybe telling the truth's not so bad.
We'll tell Simon's parents that we're oh so sad.
You go right ahead. Tell the Mulberry Pews. Be quick. Maybe you'll make the 10 o'clock news. Then, after you're sentenced, in 3 months or so, they'll do a TV special. Kids on Death Row. Hey, it's your funeral. You do what you like. I'll just take my toys and slip out of sight.
Oh, Tammy, let's do it. I'd rather not die.
Okay, Mr. Wizard, we'll give it a try.
Now, that's the old spirit. You two are so sweet. Let's turn Simon into lunch meat. Just lift up that chopper and lift it up high. Get ready, get set, on my mark, let her fly!
I can't. I'm just losing my nerve. This fate even Simon just doesn't deserve.
Oh, come on, Sammy, let that big sharp blade sing.
I can't, it's just wrong.
Well, then, give me that thing.
Oh, Jesus Christ! My head split apart. Go get me some aspirin, you ignorant tart.
Oh, my God.
Simon.
Don't look so surprised. I beat you buffoons, 'cause my brain's fully sized. I did it. I won. I conquered. I rule. Ha ha! Just wait till I tell everybody at school. Ooh, I'm dizzy. Did I hit my head?
You fell on the ground.
Thought you were dead.
Are the police on their way? An ambulance? A hearse? Is the doctor coming? Or better yet, his nurse?
Breathe, Simon, breathe. You'll be okay.
There's no need to worry. There's no one on their way.
There's no one on their way? How on earth could that be? When you called the hospital, you did tell them it was me.
Well, I guess that's the thing. We didn't make a call.
You thought that I died and did nothing at all? No brains? Have you no sense? Are you really that stupid? Are you really so dense? How could I be trapped with morons like you? Don't you understand? I'm a Mulberry Pew!
Stop all your whining. There's been no harm done.
She's right, my dear Simon. Let's resume with our fun.
Resume with our fun? You left me for dead! I'll only be happy once I severed your head!
Well, what have we here? The kid seems upset. I reckon that's why every night his bed's wet. Correct me if I'm wrong, it was sometime last spring. You needed my help for the craziest thing. I showed up to help you and your household pet for something that really required a vet. Well, I've seen quite a lot in my ears trouble busting. But you take the cake. That was really disgusting. You know, now that I think of it, I snapped some photos. It's on the same roll as my trip to Barbados. Ah, here they are. What a fortunate find.
You wouldn't. You couldn't. Is that your behind? Extortionist. Tell me your price. I'll pay you in cash. I'll double it twice.
I don't want your money. I just want to help those two get rid of their problem. And hey, it's you.
Save your breath. I know the game. Name your price. Don't be so lame.
You really don't get it. There are things money can't buy.
I'm tired of this game. I'm tired of you. Must I remind you? I'm a Mulberry Pew. Name your price. It's your last chance. No? Fine. Come on then. Let's dance. Got you, you communist freak. I'll make you pay. Vengeance is sweet.
Now that you have me, what will you do? Have your way with me? One time or two.
To the victor goes the spoils, as they all say. Now savoring the booty is the order of the day.
Mom?
He made me do it! He taunted, he bit it!
Who are you talking about?
That bastard, who is it?
I'm bored.
another headline. Vitamin blue and the ballast is true. Going with the smallest girl, taking care of the three tomorrow. Brick wall, pickle, the brick wall, pickle.
For being the best sister.
Hello.
Oh, hey.
Hey. I've admitted our there. And hello.
Where's my video?
Joe, your camera. We're gonna get your camera on
I got
there.
it. I got it. There we are. Hi.
Hello, everybody. Thank you, everybody who's watching. It was a real flashback to see this. It was made a while ago in such a different time and a different world for us all.
Oh yeah.
But it still is a really fun and fresh piece that I think reflects a lot about what Sacred Fools is all about. Anyway, so my name is Bruno Oliver. I am the Sacred Fools board president and also the producer of our Hollywood open house, our virtual holiday open house that we've been running for a week, and it's kind of wrapping up more or less tonight. Tonight, as you just saw, we were able to screen for I think maybe one of the first times online. Online was barely a thing when the film was made. Who Slew Simon Thaddeus Mulberry Pugh, which was written by Joe Jordan and produced and starring Lizette Pross. Joe is was an early company member along with me, and then he left town, and then he came back and didn't try too hard to escape from us when we roped him back in. And Lizette was a very active company member early in the days when we were all working on these kind of projects, and has gone on to do other things in the entertainment business. So I just wanted to just start off by asking each of you sort of, how's it feel kind of looking at this? I mean, I suspect like the rest of us, it's a wonderful film, but I suspect we haven't been doing, yearly viewings of it. So I definitely would like to kind of hear how you feel looking at this this many years later.
Yeah, wow, what a weird flashback. I was not only reminded of of the film itself, which I hadn't viewed in quite some time, but of also the original the version which happened at Sacred Fools on stage in Crime Scene. If for anyone who remembers Crime Scene from way back in the day, our late night show that was happening for, what was it, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years? I don't remember.
5 years until it was, according to some, unceremoniously killed or just died.
Yes, well, but yeah, just reminded of all the fun we had producing that show, and it was great to see everybody. Great to see Lizette again, of course, and and everyone. I remembered spending time with Armin Shimmerman when we went to the Las Vegas International Film and Video Festival, I think it was, where I think came away with an award or two from that one. And that was a good time. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen it in years, and it's brings back, as Joe was saying, lots of really wonderful memories of the theater piece, which was much longer and much more twisted, if that's possible, but that's Joe's brain for you, which we love him for. So, and I will say that, I did lots of plays and Shakespeare and stuff like that. Do I remember any monologues from them? No. What do I remember? Is it crank? Is it angst? Is it zen? A 10-sided cube? Teeth of a hen? A pilot didn't way to go but not win? Yeah. So thanks, Joe.
Wow, you're welcome.
Yes.
You know, Lizette, you mentioned how it was longer. Some of the viewers might not remember as far back as Crime Scene. If you're familiar with Sacred Fools, you're probably familiar with Serial Killers, which is our current late night show that runs on Saturday nights, which has sort of a competitive format where 5 shows enter, 2 shows leave, and you don't know how many weeks. You might be up for 1 week on a show that you really had high hopes for, or you might get to week 20 and you're 1 away from the finals and you don't get there. You don't get the final night. So it's a different format, and I think it brings about a different kind of talent in writing. One of the things about Crime Scene that was different was that you had a complete story going into it. You weren't making it up as you went along. I mean, some pieces like Paul Plunkett's, City of Angles went on for so long, he really was writing it as he went along. But for the most part, you came in with a piece that was sort of done, and because you knew you had this many weeks, 1 week or 2 week, 4 weeks or 5 weeks. Sometimes it would go in from cycle to cycle and longer than 5 weeks. And I always felt that the advantage of that is that you could really fine tune some writing in a way that you probably couldn't when you were waking up on Sunday morning and panicking and writing. But the disadvantage of it is if something wasn't work, you were stuck with it for 5 weeks. And there was no getting out.
None that didn't work.
Oh, that is incredibly generous and proves that your mental memory abilities are fading. So how many episodes was this originally?
I believe that the original was written for 3 acts, and if my memory serves, Act 1. So it happened over 3 nights, 3 weeks, 3 episodes of Crime Scene. And the first act was the introduction up through Simon's death. Simon's death. And then the entrance of the Wizard was Act 2. So the whole section in the middle with the Wizard trying to sort out what to do. And then I think Act 3 was Simon waking up and the whole resolution. Maybe.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
A little different. It was definitely trimmed down for the film. And
it had to be a short film.
Right. Yeah, it would have been
a full-length feature.
Pretty much. Yeah. It would have been something like at least an hour long, if not more, if we'd gone with the original script. Yeah. Right. And there was incidentally a sequel, some might recall, which I think was How Simon Stole Christmas, or Who Slew, Part 2, The Hubulous Holiday Hullabaloo.
And that's what kind of grew into that's also what grew into the holiday show, Dr. Juice's Christmas.
Exactly, yeah.
Which in doing my little research and going back here, I wouldn't say surprised, but I found it interesting. If you go back in our archives on our website and look up that show, that holiday show, Dr. Juice's Christmas, it may be word for word the best reviewed show we've ever done. It's just glowing, crazy reviews. There's always one who's like, this isn't my cup of tea. But that one is just, it really, really, and I had forgotten how successful for that was. So Lizette, can you tell me a little bit about, what took you from acting in it, and you really were, I just remember when it was on stage thinking, oh, I'm so glad Lizette's in the company because I don't know, she's perfect for this role. But what inspired you to go from that to not only acting in film, but producing it, which has now led to your career?
I think because it got such a great response in live theater, we came up with the idea that it might do well as a short film, and we could play with it in a different ways that we couldn't do on stage. But with Joe's brain, we can have so much creativity in the medium of film. And it was my first time producing. And I found out that I really enjoy it. I really enjoy producing it. I loved, basically it's problem solving, it's putting puzzle pieces together, and especially in the editing room, I found that I was just very happy in there, and it showed me that, to me, producing is, whereas acting or directing, you have you're part of one element of the project. As a producer, you can be part of all elements of the creation process, if that makes sense. At least that's what I got out of it. And I realized that I hate auditioning. So, but I do love producing. So I just sort of kept going off in that direction. And I want to thank you, Joe, because without that.
Oh gosh, and I was just thinking I wanted to thank you for making that your possibility turn into a reality. That was great.
Can you tell me a little bit about how the film did in terms of festivals and that? I mean, I hate that phrase, how it did, as though that's kind of the moniker. But it was going to festivals at a time when some of these festivals were brand new. But also, I think it was a good time, because I think short films, there was a real renaissance in short films. Or I don't know if there was a pre-renaissance, but there was a real renaissance in short films around that time. And Sacred Fools spawned several groups that were specialized in short films. And so can you tell us a little bit about sort of what happened after it was done?
No.
Okay.
Okay. No. Yes. So I, remember sitting in my living room floor, and there was something called, forgotten what the program was, but it helped you submit to
One Box, I think it was called.
Something box, and so submitting, putting little, I think we had video cassettes, or I don't even know if it was, and getting them to all these theater, little and big festivals, thinking, and we got into a whole bunch, which was great. And actually, we were in the first Tribeca, and we ended up winning the short film category in Tribeca, which was awesome. And so I was not surprised, but I was pleased that the twisted sense of humor, the dark comedy aspect of it all, but it's so smart as well. It really came through, and people really responded to it. So, the audience is all, I think, we're dreading, the short film sections, and so to see people realize, and sort of start laughing and getting involved, it was great to see the audience reaction.
Mm-hmm. Joe, what inspired you, if it wasn't just the way your brain works, what inspired you to sort of make this mishmash of something that we understand is so childish, but a take on it that is so incredibly adult? I mean, I had forgotten about the line, maybe it's a cheap hooker who, with, and
$10 hooker who's
$10 hooker who's, and so I'd forgotten about that line. But so what was there anything that inspired you to kind of jump on this, or?
Well, I think I'm not sure what it was exactly, but I was actually very inspired by some of the original material I saw people producing at Sacred Fools, and it kind of sparked in my brain thoughts of like, okay, what is it that I like? What is it that's fun for me? What kind of humor do I really key into personally? And I just love mashing up contrasting things. My brain is always doing mashups of some sort, and I especially delight in things that are not supposed to go together. And so in my brain, what I think really was sticking was, well, everybody loves Dr. Seuss, although we're not going to, that name is, we're not violating any copyright or anything, no. But I guess I just went into direction of, well, okay, what's the opposite of Dr. Seuss? And I think the first thing I thought of was Quentin Tarantino. I think Pulp Fiction was still kind of a big thing at the time. So I just was like, well, okay, what happens if I wrote something that was as though Dr. Seuss were writing a Quentin Tarantino script, or, vice versa. And that's what happened. I think also, and it's something that is become a bit, was continue to be a thing, is that I also kind of wanted it to be social commentary, because I think today, especially in the age of Jeff Bezos, the multi-hundred billionaire, the idea of having characters in a room together who represent sort of opposite ends of the spectrum of privilege, I thought was also an interesting mashup. And
well, it didn't work, Joe. Clearly, it didn't work. The Mulberry pews of the world, unfortunately, are still with us. But I mean, it was such a clear character. One of the things I loved about it when I first saw it, and this is that it very economically builds the sort of the dynamics that happen between children, which are very adult dynamics, even when they're on the playground and we're kids, and we don't even understand how adult they are in that, but it plays itself out on the playground. Family dynamics, status issues, all these things are so real to children among each other, even though they have no idea what those ideas are, and nor should they have any idea of what those concepts are yet. So I think that's one of the reasons it works, and one of the reasons it sort of stands forward. Lizette, I wanted to ask you about the toys. All those wonderful toys.
I have one word: Stan.
Stan.
And
Yay, Stan.
we had Bruno, can you explain?
Well, I mean, we had a company member, Stan Freitag, who has since moved to Oregon. Maybe he's viewing. Who knows? But he just had all the toys. He had all the toys. And what was so wonderful about it is he wasn't one of those guys who was like, I have the toys, but I won't take them out of the package. He was like, he had the toys,
and anyone,
I'm not quite sure. I don't know how you would have done. I mean, I can't imagine how that would have increased your budget.
If you had ever been to Stan's house, you would realize, especially with Stan there, you would realize, oh, he's not the kind of toy collector who has all his toys in boxes. No, he has dioramas. He had dioramas of action figures and all sorts of toys of all sorts of varieties.
And he had made like bridges on the ceiling with the toys, and
every inch of his house were all these
every inch. Yes. So basically, he picked up his living room and put it on the set, and it was very generous of him too. And he was the art director, so it was great because.
I remember watching it the first time, and I don't remember if it was a special screening or if there was a local festival I went to, or maybe it was someone's house. I don't know. But I just remember when the axe starts coming down on the toys, having a viscerally horrible horror, and I'm like, Lizette's a professional. There's no way she would have allowed anything to happen. Those are clearly the dummy hero toys, But my heart just seized. Because it was well cut, and and I wasn't like, oh, now here's the bad toys. It was like, ah! So, and I'm sure that anybody who knew Stan was having that same.
Stan was there. He was on set. He was there the whole time.
Oh, but I mean, in the screening, everybody was just like, oh.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying he wouldn't have let anything bad happen to his collection. So
yeah,
but
we've got to sort of wrap up here. And I just wanted to maybe ask you guys, since we are in our fundraiser here, if there's a particular, the three of us have a long history with the company. So I just wanted to maybe ask if there was a particular thing that you remember or that comes to mind at holiday times regarding, when you think of Sacred Fools.
Oh, goodness. Well, I'm sad to be missing Fast and Loose this year. For me, was for many, many years a New Year's Eve tradition to participate or even just be in the audience for our traditional 24-hour theater production, which is always a mixed bag, but always fun to be a part of.
I think one of the last ones you and I did together.
Yeah.
Was at the I Saw a Bear one, right? Where I completely.
Oh gosh, that one.
Lost my. Well, you lost your shit too, but you had a sleeping bag to get under. But I just was on stage in a torn up costume, cracking up. Lizette?
I think it was the holiday shows, but also just, okay, this is going to sound kind of corny, but with the holiday shows came just this great sense of togetherness and fun, and the festivities and the parties afterwards, and always a good time. But it was just always this sort of warm fun that everybody had, and everybody was enjoying the childlike joy of the holidays, which I think a lot of people have, lose as they get older. And it was always there and always fun, and we could just revel in it. And yeah, I miss that a lot.
Well, thank you, Joe. Thank you, Lizette, for the film and for joining us tonight. And we're going to hit pause on the stream for a second. So if you're watching and you just see a funny picture for a minute, or my name for a minute, whatever, don't worry, we're coming back in a moment. We just kind of switch viewers and things. Stay tuned at 6 p.m. We have our Can We Be Happy Yet? Happy Half Hour, which is tonight. It's going to be a birthday toast to our managing director, Padraic Duffy, himself a wonderful playwright. He turns X amount of years today, and we're going to find out whether or not he shaved off his evil, evil beard that he grew, his evil COVID beard. So hang out. The stream will pause for a moment, and then it will pick back up pretty quickly here. There'll be a little film, and then we'll jump in again. So thank you, everybody. We're going to take the long wave to cover the weird streaming delay as we do this, so that we can stop the streaming.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everybody.
All right. We can stop sharing now.
Anytime now, Bruno.
All right, here you go. You guys can say goodbye. You guys can look yourself out.
Bye, Joe. Happy New Year.
Bye, Lizette. Happy New Year.
Chaos and confusion in one of Los Angeles' most beloved intimate theater companies. Sacred Fools Theater Company's holiday open house and end-of-year fundraiser is being derailed by the seemingly inexplicable behavior of their managing director, Padraic Duffy. We have obtained this footage of some of the company members as they attempted to rehearse a holiday classic to raise money for the theater. Warning, what you're about to see is shocking and, frankly, weird.
On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me
gold. On the second day of Christmas, my true love sent to me gold. Nope, not that.
On the third day of Christmas, my true love sent to me
gold.
On the fourth day of Christmas, my true love sent to me
Gold.
On the fifth day of Christmas, my true love gave to me
5 golden rings.
5 golden rings.
On the 6th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me gold.
On the 7th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me
Gold.
On the 8th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me
Gold.
On the 9th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me
Gold. On the 10th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me gold, 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 gold. Gold.
On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me
Gold. Gold.
Sacred Fools board members are on the scene while in their homes and are struggling to understand exactly what has gone wrong with Mr. Duffy.
I received a very disturbing message today.
This is deeply troubling.
What's wrong with him?
No, really. What?
I mean, frankly, I don't even know what the hell is going on.
I don't understand what's happening.
You know what? I blame it on the beard.
Is that beard real?
To say the least. And then some.
I hope he's okay.
Yeah, we should really do something. I mean, somebody should do something.
I just joined this board.
I don't know exactly what, but something.
Could this madness be, in fact, a result of the 2020 pandemic beard gone wild? And if so, will there be enough tax-deductible donations made to Sacred Fools Theater Company before the end of the year to satisfy Padraic Duffy's gold lust and thus vanquish the beard? Let's hope so, for the sake of his family, the Los Angeles theater community, and humanity itself.
On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me. Hello, brother, brother.
And lords are leaping.
9 ladies dancing.
6 geese a laying.
5 golden rings.
3 French hens.
2 turtle doves.
And
a
a
partridge
partridge
in a
in
pear
a tree.
Oh, that was messed up.
Give us money.
Oh, no! You caught me drinking out of my own head. Oh, no! It's like Santa cannibalism. Santa-balism. Santa cannibalado. Oh, no! No, it's happening again. Oh, well. Thank you for all coming here. Oh, this is so great. First of all, we want to thank the donors for donating all their stuff, all their money, and their semen. All their stuff, yes, and all the people who worked on the open house. Thank you, everybody, for working so hard. And there is still time to donate and make our goal. All right, now, I guess we have to talk about the thing that we really have to talk about, which is Padraic's beard. All right, can we talk about Padraic's beard?
Emily?
Ah, yeah, get it? No, it's a joke about Padraic's hidden sexual identity. Yeah, it's the sort of joke that everybody loves these days.
Everybody.
Yeah, all right.
But okay, how about we actually talk about his actual beard?
Yeah. Patty's beard makes it look like maybe he questions the presidential election and the results. That's like kind of what Patty's beard looks like,
He's a
right?
proud boy.
Yeah, he's a proud boy.
He's so proud.
He's so proud. Patty's proud.
He's a proud boy.
Proud Patty. Oh no, that's a good one. Yeah. All right. You know, Patty's beard says like, "Oh, I don't need no vaccines," right?
It's one of those flat Earth beards.
Flat earther.
He'll fall off the Earth
Earth
beard.
is flat. How will he find the Earth? All right. All right. Hey, you do one.
Patty's beard don't gotta wear no mask.
No!
It is a mask.
It is a mask.
Patty's beard is a mask.
Patty's beard is a mask. Patty's beard is a
mask.
mask. Oh, Patty looks like he got kicked out of ZZ Top for not quite cutting it on any level whatsoever.
Okay, we shouldn't rag him. It's his birthday.
Yeah, it's his
I'm sorry. I'm
birthday.
sorry.
All right, all right. Well, you know what, Patty? It's your birthday, and you were in good company. Because you know who else's birthday it is?
Oh.
Secretary of State Mike Pompeo!
Stop
it. Also, great golfer and serial philanderer Tiger Woods! Yeah, and LeBron James, who also has a weird beard.
Stop.
Yeah, that's just LeBron. All right. Okay. Well, our goal today and up until midnight, the witching hour. I don't know if it's the witching hour. Is to make 1,000. Yeah, let's do it. We've got 50 new first-time donors.
What?
50 new first-time donors.
That's not bad. That's
Yeah, just random people out in the street. I'll give you this potato chip. We'll take it. No.
hard times.
Yeah, it's hard
times in the city.
All right. You know what time it is, though. Really.
Uh-oh.
I hope Patrick got something nice for his birthday. I hope the elves brought in something. Oh, I'm sorry, not elves. Little people. And now, coming to you is one of my favorite people. The Reverend Johnson of the Word!
Thank you for that, grumpy ass Santa and his helper. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, grumpy ass Santa. In case you missed it, my name is Reverend Johnson, and I am the founder and pastor of the First Church of the Holy Homeboy. I am also CEO and Chief Marketing Officer of Homeboy Books, which will soon release its first book, The Homeboy's Bible, which will be available for the low price of $17.99 a chapter. The verses come free. Now, when I received the text earlier today, asking me to be a part of this half a happy hour, and I don't know why y'all bullshitting. Ain't nobody gonna stop drinking just because the Zoom is done. I mean, hell, I ain't stopped drinking since March, and I don't see no reason to stop till 45 is out the damn White House. Can I get an amen? Now, when they asked me to participate, they asked me to provide a convocation. Now, my first thought is, what the fuck is a convocation? Is that like jobs for con men or some shit like that, or vacations for criminals or some? I don't know. I had to look it up. I shit you not. Now, I looked it up and I read the definition, and then I thought, I still don't know what the fuck that's got to do with me. But whatever, I'm here. I am Reverend Johnson, and I figure I'll do something, and whatever I come up with will probably be okay. So we are gathered here to raise some money for Sacred Fools, A, and also to celebrate Padraic Duffy. Padraic motherfucking Duffy. Now, I have known Padraic for a few years. He is a kind and gentle man. So when I thought about reflecting on Padraic Duffy, I thought about the last time I was here in front of the Sacred Fools folks. Now, that was a couple years back. They had a big old season kickoff party called the Revival, and they brought me in, and I did a little sermon, and it was great, and it was beautiful, and it was brilliant. And if you missed it, too bad for you, because it was a good time. But in that sermon, I mentioned the verse, and it brings back to mind. It comes back to my mind when I think of Padraic Duffy. And that verse is from Leviticus chapter 19, verse 34.
Hey, be quiet.
And well, all right, if you want to be quiet, I guess. I'm kidding. Somebody need to mute. The verse says, the motherfucker you don't know in your hood, you should treat like he's one of your boys. And love him like you love yourself, because you motherfuckers were once aliens in the land of Egypt. I am Lord your God. I really like that part at the end. He's like, in case you forgot, I am Lord your God. But that verse comes to mind when I think of Padraic Duffy because of, this crazy motherfucker is a managing director of a not-for-profit theater in Los Angeles. If that's not loving your stranger as if he's one of your boys, I don't know what is. Because you got to love some motherfuckers who you don't even know to preside over a theater and allow them to come in and do some shit. Some of it may not even be that good, but allow them to do that and to help them and support them in their artistic vision. You got to love people that you don't know like they're your own people. And that is who Padraic Duffy is. He is a righteous motherfucker, which reminds me of another verse that I put here. Hold on one second. I'm not really good with computers. Oh, here it is. Yeah. Proverbs 24:16. For though the righteous fall 7 times, they rise again. But the wicked stumble when calamity strikes. But the wicked stumble when calamity strikes. Now, I don't know if y'all have noticed, but it has been calamitous as a motherfucker lately. I mean, shit has been off the rip. It has been a clusterfuck of calamity to biblical proportions. The shit has hit the fan. And where's Padraic Duffy? At the theater, still keeping it together. He not only is he managing director of a theater, but he convinced his dad, the famous Peter Duffy, to buy a building and open up a bar. Now, you opening up a bar and letting people in, you got to love motherfuckers, because people who drink is crazier than a motherfucker. So let's just say that Padraic Duffy is one badass motherfucker. And I, for one, as well as you, if you are likely as you are, if you are here, appreciate the hell out of him. So I want to wish him a happy birthday, and I hope whatever the hell is going on with this beard thing that we can get it solved, although hearing him say gold is funnier than a motherfucker. And that's all I got. So I'm gonna turn it back over, I think, to grumpy ass Santa Claus. Is that right? Grumpy ass cannibal drinking Santa Claus? Is that what's happening? This is smooth. There it is. There it is.
Oh,
There you go, Seth. Pass it back to you.
I gave myself my own head again. Oh,
That
I'm
is
sorry.
impressive.
Victor. I see that guy and I just think, oh, during this holiday season, did I have any pumpkin pie?
Pumpkin pie?
Pumpkin pie? Did you say pumpkin pie?
Oh, yeah.
Do it.
Well, I don't normally do this, but what is the difference between pumpkin pie and pussy?
We don't know.
I ain't never got no hair caught in my teeth eating pumpkin pie.
Yay! Oh, High Five City.
All right, High Five City.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Late night comedy on your computer screen.
That's right. Oh, all right. Hey, the virtual open house, that's just about wrapped up. Yeah. But tomorrow evening at 6 p.m., you know what they can do? They can see a special edition of the Founding Fools game show. You know it! Featuring Bruno Oliver, the fantastic Miss Payne. I wish my name was Miss Payne.
I do too.
Yeah, she's a founding member and a board member. Yeah. And Joe Hernandez-Kolsky, the Slavic Spaniard.
That's great.
Probably.
And just added, Dana DeRuck.
Oh, Dana DeRuck's here too?
Oh, DeRuck!
Tune in tomorrow night.
Wow, that's awesome.
Well, this next person needs no introduction. Oh, it's fucking Levinson. Yeah, Richard Levinson.
Yeah, well, I put together something for the. I want to be the dumbass portion of the evening.
We're here for it.
I know. Well, this has been a rough year. I've been remarkably unproductive throughout the entire year. The last paid writing gig I had was the Razzie Awards back in March, the exact weekend that the first lockdown happened and we got canceled. But my house is a couple of blocks from a pretty good wine store, and I know we have a couple of expert mixologists in the company, but I'm not one of them. But I do have opinions about wine, especially cheap wine. And when you buy cheap wine, then you got plenty of money left over to give to Sacred Fools. So I'm a fan of cheap wine. And one time back when we could, I was driving to the wine store and this little ditty popped into my head, and now it's going to pop into your head. Since part of my non-productiveness was not getting any performance space prepared here, I'm going to do it a cappella. You got to pretend that there's some sort of Cajun Zydeco band playing behind this. It's pretty short anyway. It won't take up too much of your time. 1, 2, 3. I want a bottle of Beaujolais. I want a bottle of Beaujolais. At the end of another lockdown day, I want a bottle of Beaujolais. They'll deliver it to me while I talk to the EDD. And I only have $10 to pay, so it's a bottle of Beaujolais. A real owner file would surely smile with some Romanée Conti, but they just hoard it. I can't afford it, so it's Jeep Camay for me. I know which one I'd want. Morgon or Moulin Avant, but if they only have Les Villages, that will be okay, because I want a bottle of Beaujolais. Because in the house I have to stay, and it won't take long to put it away. I want a bottle of Beaujolais. I want a bottle of Beaujolais. And I got me one.
Richard Mofo he's Jewish, but he gets Christmas. I love him.
Well, that's good.
All right, maybe
Grumpy Santa? Grumpy Santa?
Oh, yeah.
Grumpy Santa? We have breaking news.
Oh.
We have breaking news. I'm going to load up a video that everybody needs to see. This is breaking news.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So you're going to hang on for 1 second here. I'm going to take you away for a moment, and then we're going to come back to you after we share this breaking news video.
Do
This
it.
is exciting.
Santa is coming.
Hello! We are about to shave the beast that is my beard. So here we go. So this was strange hair gills that I now have. It feels even cooler right now. Next step we've decided is called someone smacked me in the middle of my face with a hair removing board. I now look like a Star Trek villain. Captain Picard. Next we're going Amish. Well, Jebediah, you've gotten into the butter again. Now I look like I'm in some 90s rock band. Oh, and I feel now. This is the somewhat transparent soul patch. Oh, I need to play an instrument. All right. So my wife is very concerned about my clothes getting down. So she has made me into someone's aunt.
He's like a monk. He's high schooler? Yeah.
What's up?
Oh my God, that's good! That was That is so weird.
This is how I'm leaving it, guys. Time for story time, Freddie. Screenshot.
That's so weird. Leave it like that. No.
All right, yay! Goodbye 2020. Hello 2021. It's going to be a great year. We're starting over. Yay, sacred fools.
I love it. Oh.
That was
All right.
amazing.
I'm going to do the same thing.
Yes!
Oh, whoa.
Oh, no. All right. Patty, birthday Patty.
Yay!
Emily is here. Oh, Padraic, you look good. And Emily, oh.
She's up next.
I might need it, but I do think this is a vast improvement over the fuzzy long beard. That was good.
I mean, you gotta say the goal was pretty funny. That was pretty funny.
Oh my gosh, I love it so much. I
you know,
copies of that.
You know what, folks? Here's the thing about Padraic's Gold Lust, is in some weird way, it worked. because we can announce tonight that we have reached our overall goal of $5,000 for the fundraiser, and we're pretty close to getting all those new donors. And we'd still like to make $1,000 today. We set that $5,000 goal a little bit low because of the times, and everybody really, people really stepped up. So thank you. I know that it's tough for all of us right now. So thank you to everybody who helped us get to that goal, and I can promise that every single penny is going to a good place. Not the least of which is probably new shears for Padraic. Probably destroyed those.
Yeah, they were only $15 shears, and I got about $20 worth out of them. So
and yet we'll get a receipt for 50. I don't know how that works.
Well, can we possibly raise a glass to somebody that is near and dear to all of our hearts, our fearless leader, his fearless family, his fearless entourage, the great, wonderful Padraic Duffy.
Oh, thank you.
Here, here. Happy birthday.
Cheers. Happy birthday, Padraic.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you all. That concludes our festivities for the evening.
This was really
though I
terrible
encourage
wine.
you to be festive for all the rest of the night. As Grumpy Santa French mentioned, tomorrow night, 6 p.m. There is we have an amazing package of work tomorrow that you might want to come and check out. Tomorrow night is John Sylvain's You Know It. No, we don't know it. You Know It. Featuring a bunch of old fools. And so check that out. And then later in the evening and all day on New Year's Day, we'll be basically showing kind of a best of all the crazy little things that we did over this past 2 weeks. We'll cut it together and we'll have all the drink recipes and all the food recipes and all the weird videos and everything that we're allowed to show again. We will show again and broadcast all that holiday spirit so you can have fun on New Year's Day, and so that YouTube can send us 100 messages about copyright violations. It's work. So everybody, good night. Happy birthday, Padraic.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night, everyone. Woo!
Good night, everybody.